first bite of bowfin. Yes. Yes. Holy cow. Uh-oh. Well, there's the first one. He's fighting a lot. Well, there's the first North Carolina carp. They look pretty similar to at home. It's not a giant one. We'll take it. That's awesome. Did you hit him?
I don't think so.
Yes, yes, yes. I gotta go around you. Gotta go around you. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. 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 Please don't pull off. Huh?
He wrapped all around the motor.
Get him. Yes. 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 Oh my goodness.
How big is the record?
I don't know. That's a big fish. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Is that motor completely off or is it spinning?
Completely off. You need to look at this. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, so here we go. This is something I was not expecting whatsoever to catch. We were just going through this like little canal here and we were seeing carp left and right missing, and then my dad points out this giant bowfin. We both shot him. We must have missed him like 3 different times, and I mean they just looked insane, especially in the water. Check out those teeth right there. I mean, they are gnarly. This thing's huge. As you saw, he's over 10 pounds. I mean, this thing's a monster. Definitely wasn't expecting this. I knew they were here, and they said that, you know, you could potentially see one, but I was not expecting that whatsoever. But I'm very happy with this. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this guy down. We're gonna go look for a couple more carp. Who knows what else we'll find. That's a gar. It was a gar. Are you kidding me? Oh my. All right, so we just made it to our campground. We had a really good night of bow fishing. I shot that really big bowfin, and we ended up shooting a bunch of carp, and we missed a whole bunch too. I also missed a, it wasn't a giant, but a pretty good sized gar. But there's all the fish right here. I am actually gonna eat this guy. We're gonna see how they taste. They're just wild looking. Like, look at their teeth. Crazy. So I'm just gonna get them loaded up in the bag and throw them in the freezer. Go, bowfin's in the bag. Just gonna toss them in the cooler. And he'll be ready to cook. I'm not gonna cook him until I get back home when I have everything. But tomorrow I have to get them all cleaned up and all that fun stuff. So we'll see you guys then. All right, so I just got back from North Carolina this morning. We got a few different fish to try, but I think first off, I'm gonna start off with the bowfin. That is the grossest meat I think I have ever touched. Like, and I did some more research on it and it kind of makes sense. They said do not kill the fish until you are like ready to cook it, ready to skin it or whatever, because you know, we shot the fish, he was dead, and then I filleted him, and now it's a day later and we're trying to cook him up. And they used to call him, I guess another name for him is a like a cotton fish. And they said they call them that because that's the consistency of their meat, and I would 100% agree with that. I mean, it doesn't look awful. Like it doesn't smell. It doesn't have any smell to it, anything like that. It's just really soft. So depending on what kind of consistency it is right now, will determine how I cook it. I'd like to just fry it straight up. Let's see what I got for it. depending on what road I go, I don't know. I got just panko crumbs, and then this fish fry right here, the New Orleans fish fry. It was the cheapest kind, and I don't know, it just kind of looked good. So we're gonna see what that's all about. But I gotta open this bag and see what the fish is doing, because when I put it in there, like I said, super soft. So I'm hoping that it held up. Let's make sure we got the. So there's some of it right there. I mean, you can already tell how squishy that is. I'm gonna get a plate ready with some paper towels, because if nothing else, I need to dry it off for sure. Let's just see if it held up. See what I mean? Just picking at it, it does stuff like that. But it doesn't smell whatsoever. Like, it's still very mild. Ugh. That is something else right there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I honestly might mush it up as much as I can and make like patties out of it. I mean, if you guys just look at that, I mean, that's just peeling off like that. I think what I'm gonna do is try to make some kind of like fried fish ball, so I can get that all mushed up with some other stuff, because I don't see it holding its shape if I just straight up fry it. So I'm gonna get it all chopped up. I might have to look up some ingredients and stuff to use. I'm assuming flour and stuff, but yeah, we gotta get this like all mixed up, and that's just so gross. We're gonna make it work. Let's see what happens. All right, so Google was about useless for that. I can't really find any great recipes, so I think I'm just gonna wing it here. I'm gonna chop it up as much as I can. We're gonna throw in Old Bay and pepper, and then after that I'm gonna do an egg wash in the panko breadcrumbs, and then we're just gonna fry it. I'm gonna make them as small as I possibly can, just to, I don't know, I feel like they'll feel a little safer at that point. So there's the fish. Just gonna check it over, make sure it doesn't have anything crazy in it. It's got some kind of stringier thing right there. It'll be fine. Another thing that kind of puts me off about cooking this is I've never seen like a video of someone cooking one that was this big. I don't know, that's the part that kind of freaks me out. Everyone's cooking these little ones, they're getting those fillets off, and they look pretty good. These big ones, I mean, that's literally a blob. Yum. But so what we're gonna do is throw in some pepper, some Old Bay, get it all smashed up. We're gonna batter it and all the good stuff. So we've got this beater thing here. I'm not gonna go shy on this. Do some of that. Pepper. A little bit more of that. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Now I'm just gonna pulverize this until it's even more like a paste than it already is. All right, so we're gonna get a little fancier here. Get that ripped off. I've got some other stuff in mind that I want to do with this lemon, so I'm only gonna use half of it, so put it right down the middle. That's a good lemon. I wish I had one of those squeezer things, you know, so you don't get all this stuff in there, but I'm just gonna use a whole half a lemon in there. Try not to get any seeds in there. I watched one drop in there already. Oh, there goes like 4. I'll get those picked out, and we'll throw in some panko crumbs. Look at that, we got some woodchucks right outside. He's standing guard. There he goes. That one right there in the middle is pretty big. That's a fat one. That might be the mom or something. That one's not. I don't know. Either way, there's woodchucks outside. So we're gonna use these. I went with the unseasoned panko crumbs because I didn't know how that would go with what I was doing. Like I wasn't exactly sure how I was gonna cook it, so I just got these. It's kind of basic and had a shrimp on it, so kind of caught my eye. But pretty much I'm just gonna mix in a couple of these and I'm gonna go back later when I do like the egg wash and stuff and coat them in it, but this is just kind of like something to help bind it, I guess. And we'll start with that and see what that does for us. So now that I got the majority of it mixed up, I'm gonna go in just like if you were making a meatball or something, just get it really all mixed up so it's all even. You don't have any weird pieces in there. At this point it doesn't look bad and I think it's gonna fry up pretty nice, so my hopes are high. Alright, so right here we got some farm fresh eggs. We're just gonna crack them into the bowl. And yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know how many eggs we'll need for this. That's just gonna be my starting point. Move you guys a second. A lot of stuff going on there. Start whisking it. So here we go. This is kind of the coating we're gonna do on the meat. We're gonna take some flour. A whole lot of flour left in here. Let's use all of it. Make a mess. That's all of it. Not a whole lot left. We might need more than that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We got some breadcrumbs here. We'll go heavy on those. That might make it for. Just kind of mix all that together. Take some more Old Bay. Throw that in there. I'm gonna go heavy on the breadcrumbs, why not? We want them to be kind of crunchy and definitely coated, so now at this point, I mean, you can check that out. That doesn't look bad at all. Heavily seasoned, heavily seasoned. Just gonna take some balls. Probably should wear gloves for this, this stick's awful. But it should be good. Kind of roll it around in the egg like that. Get nice and coated, don't want it dripping too much. Just roll it around in that stuff. And that's what you're working with. I mean, that's pretty good, in my opinion. I've got a lot more of these to do, so we'll see how it goes. So there you guys go. It honestly looks pretty good. I got a bunch of meat left, and I've got all that, but I'm gonna try these, make sure they're good this way, and then I'll cook the rest of them up. That looks pretty good. It's holding on there good, so hopefully when I go to fry it still holds on, and you know, we have a decent batter. So we got the olive oil. Just pull up on this tab right here. Okay. I don't know how much to do. Like I said, I don't really want to use up the whole bottle just to do this, but I'd like them to be in it kind of deep. Alright, so I think the oil's at a good point to do this. See what this first piece does. It's holding up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. That was kind of the perfect amount for this pan anyway, so it'll work. And I'm just gonna have to keep rotating them as they cook. I imagine it's gonna cook pretty fast, so I'll try to stay up on that. Alright, so they've been on that side for about 2 minutes now. I'm gonna work on flipping them. Looks pretty good. Hopefully they all turn out kind of like that. Oh yeah, they'll be good. Alright guys, so it looks like they're done. Gonna take them out. There you have it. Alright guys, so we also got some other stuff to try with, ketchup, and then this Baby Ray's sweet golden mustard. We'll try those out, but first off, we're just gonna try a regular bite of it. It smells good. You guys can kind of see the inside of it. It looks good, so we'll see how it is. Here we go. First bite of Bowfin. This is probably the best way I've ever cooked fish before. There is no fishy taste whatsoever about this. I'd figure it was like a grounded up chicken or something. This is actually really good. The stingray, even after I soaked and did all that with it, it still had a really fishy taste. This, no fish taste whatsoever. And I mean, even when I cooked it, or I mean, even when I filleted it, it had no fishy taste. Or smell, I should say. That's good. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see how it is. Just like chicken. I'm not even lying. And then it fried good. It actually firmed up kind of nice. I'm glad that I did what I did with it, you know, like as far as mushing it all together. I think that really worked for it. As far as like on a scale of 1 to 10 for fish, I'm gonna give this like a 9.5. This is the best I've ever cooked a fish or had fish. Like anytime I do it around here in the freshwater, in the ponds and lakes, everything just tastes really swampy and just you can just taste the water. This came out of a lake too, so I don't know what the difference is, but no fishy taste whatsoever. So if you guys did like this catch and cook video with the bow fishing and the whole process, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. This is gonna be all for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. This is something I was not expecting whatsoever to catch. We were just going through this like little canal here, and we were seeing carp left and right missing, and then my dad points out this giant bowfin. We both shot him. We must have missed him like 3 different times. And I mean, they just looked insane, especially in the water. Check out those teeth right there.